How we
Hey,
doing?
how we
What's
doing?
happening, guys?
There he is.
There he is.
Welcome, everybody. Koi Culture.
How are we doing?
All
Another
good here, all
week.
good here.
How we doing, Sam?
Can you hear us?
I
Are
don't
you
think you
Yeah.
there,
can.
Sam? Are you
Can you,
there, Sam?
Sam? Can you hear me?
I don't think you can, no. And we can't
Talk
hear
to
him
us,
either.
Samuel. Good
Yeah.
afternoon to everyone in the comments. Apart from our good friend Ken, he's there saying good morning to everyone. How is we got
Mm.
Rocket Boy with us today? Yep. Actually got a day off fishing, So
Oh, the rare Sundays that he can join us, huh, Vince?
oh yes, a very rare Sunday. And yes, Dave, I absolutely gutted over the toe. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before we get into things,
Absolute nightmare.
Sid, what's new?
With me, well, I've got a couple of ponds coming into completion, which is why I've been running around helter-skelter, trying to get the landscaping on point and getting waterproofing done and setting up the filters, getting people's fish ready. You know what I mean? So one is that big waterfall, the one
Yep.
with the big towering waterfall. So that one's coming to get done soon, and that venue, which is basically a resort, has its opening in the next 12 to 14 days.
Yeah.
So I basically have to have the place up and ready by then. So it's no issue. The place is waterproofed, and for the most part, I'm just waiting for them to get done with a couple of details so that I can just fill in water. And they have natural well water, so
Right.
no stress about letting the water mature and stuff like that. That's some good old healthy water right there. The fish are all ready in quarantine. They're all healthy and waiting to just head out. Then lastly, there's that pen, the project in pen I was telling
Yep.
you about. So that one got done. It looks kind of like an infinity pool, maybe a little bit, like an infinity pond because it's right up to the edge. But now I'm gonna do some landscaping there. We're hopefully gonna do some landscaping there as well, and just get the place looking the part. Then we've got that project down south that had gone on to pause because of a local holiday over there called Pongal, which goes on for a few days. So the laborers and stuff were just not available, and none
Yeah.
of the
Sorry, I'm
people were
just
there.
laughing at the comments.
What do we got on the comments then? So I can't see them right now. Rocket Boy photo bombing. Yeah, guys, why don't we get Rocket Boy to do a quick intro, man, Vince? Let everybody know who he is.
Well, I think everyone, if you don't know who Rocket Boy is, what rock you've been living under. I mean, he's
On what
here.
planet?
So
The
yeah, and then
Rocket Boy.
apart from that, we've got one more project, two more projects kicking off in the next week. And then obviously there's the whole land process happening, which is super hectic, man. Shane and Ben's headache
Hmm.
to get the paperwork straight.
Oh yeah, definitely is, mate. Definitely is. It's always a ball
You
ache
know?
to get it done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got a
we better
question here.
answer that one, Sid. Um, the Kahaku I was lucky enough to win. I don't know how, but I did out of all those names. And a massive thanks to all those that subbed and donated. Much appreciated. I spoke to Phil from Telford, and he's contacted Ricky for me, and he's going to keep the Kahaka until the spring because obviously over there it's in a heated pond. It would
Yeah.
be going to my heated pond, but the travelling, the temperatures of what they've been over here have been bloody
Oh
cold.
yeah.
Up and down like a yo-yo.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
Unforgiving.
in the spring it will be coming over to the Rocket Pond, And
Mm.
news on that, there's planning on the new pond for me, by the way,
Yeah.
with our Vince's out. That's going to be taking place, definitely. Yeah, new pond, new position. Yeah, filter house. Yeah, that'll be good.
Onwards
Oh,
and
yes.
upwards, mate. Onwards and upwards.
Oh,
Mm.
yes. So, Shane, how has this week been for you?
Not bad. Obviously, still doing the old water changes daily on the growing on tank. Um, getting a few tannins from the food, but when you're doing daily water
Is that
changes, it's not an
the
issue.
fish tank?
Yes. Yeah. On the 2 mil, well, 0.25 mil, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does give a bit of a tannin, but as I say, I'm doing daily water changes on it. It's not an issue. I was contemplating on the like the small Flu will do a small UV that Mal I
Yeah.
believe's done a video on. So I may look at some point whacking one of them onto the back. But Ken, -20 there this morning. Yeah.
Yeah, give that a miss.
No, thank you. No,
Give that a
thank you.
huge miss. Not for
Mm-hmm.
me.
Not for me at all. We did. I have ordered another bowl for obviously when we come to moving the koi from the swimming pool into the bowl. Just while I get it drained down, I've got a 100 litre one coming. So yeah, that will be for that. Again, Gav, appreciate for the link. And
And, how much more construction have you actually got left to do?
well, once I get the greenhouse down, which is why I'm waiting for the bowl, because obviously I'm going to have to use the plastic that's on the roof and on the sides of the greenhouse to lay across the top of the pond, well, the swimming pool, once it's drained and moved on the
Right.
90 degree. Just so then it's more covered, so it keeps it what temperature is in there, and then I can get on
Mm.
packing the sides out. I've got the pack coming. I believe I have to recheck my emails to see whether it actually went through. But yeah, one more pack of the metal, and that will have both sides done because I only need 6-inch side, and then it's just working on the top half, getting them covered. I've got some of the builders plastic at the moment that you put on in between these, like when you're doing these, like the stud work, where they put the plastic sheet down over the top. I've got
Yeah.
some of that, so I can always staple that to the inside for now, just to get that there. So
Vince?
yeah, hopefully that'll be done soon. And then obviously once I get the pool moved, IBC gets in there, and then we get rolling. I'll be doing quite a few lives, maybe throughout the week as I'm working as well. So yeah, it'd be good. What fish are in this tank said? Dainichi, right?
No, Dainichi, just some tetras, some tetras and a dwarf puffer.
Me, of course.
Yeah, you got some rummy nose in there.
Yeah, there's some Raminos, there's some amber, there's some white tip hyphen, and then there's
Yep.
that. I don't know if you guys can see him,
Yep, we
but
can see
there
him.
is the pea puffer.
So
He's my
Yeah,
little
as
guy.
always.
did you sort of like shock him to make him go?
Yeah, you can. Apparently, if you go after them with a net, he'll like
Yeah, they
swell up
will.
into a nice ping pong ball. But
Yep.
they also
Any
release
kind of
some
stress, they'll
toxins.
puff.
Yeah, I haven't really done that to them yet, Vince.
Oh, I'd have to do
Yet.
it just the once to see it
I
happen.
know, I know. I'll tell you, I'll admit it. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted. Maybe we'll make it happen just once, just once.
I just get thoughts of the of Shrek. You remember the bit where he's walking down and he grabs the frog.
Yeah. No, I think So I think apparently they release some toxins as well, when they puff,
Mhm.
in the water around them and on their skin. And so I think I'd have to get him to get out of that tank before he does that, before he kills all the tetras, you know, because
Yeah.
I thought that I could keep him with a couple of shrimp. No, man, this guy just ripped them up, dude. Just,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
They
Well,
will.
that's their food, isn't it? It's crustaceans.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah. Like Pia was really mad at me for tossing a couple of shrimp in, and I was just like, no, I gotta see, like, just a little bit of Nat Geo,
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna.
got to, innit?
Yeah. So it was fun to watch him rip one up. We don't try and make that type of content here, but
No.
I enjoy a little bit.
Hey mate, there's been many a video where I've been sorting through fry and I've got a bowl of bifters and they just go in the main pond as Scooby snacks, you know.
Yeah. As we all know, some of them used to go and live with the turtles.
Yes, they used
Oh,
to go and live with the turtles
oh,
as well, and
ah,
Diminished, didn't they, in time?
yeah, but they still had a good life while they were in there.
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, it's a natural death.
Hey, well, yeah, it's circle of life, isn't it?
Hmm. For
All
sure.
right, how are we doing? Have you got back to UK time yet, or are you still on Indonesia? Not Indonesia. Where was it?
Thailand.
Thailand, wasn't it? Thailand
Thailand, yeah.
time.
Yeah. How you doing, Humber?
Also, Aaron, how are the fish doing in the fish tank?
Guys, I lost you there.
Oh, you
What are
lost
we talking
us.
You lost us. Where did we go?
about? You were just about to say something, and
To the
then
Twilight Zone.
yeah. So you
So,
tell us, man.
on top of the external projects, you've
Yeah.
also been refurbing your main pond as well, haven't you?
Yep.
Because you
Screw up
didn't
there.
do a video about it, did you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's been a screw up there. So I'm waiting till I fix that up. Basically what happened is the last day that I was putting down the waterproofing on the inside walls, we had a random rain come in at night while it was supposed to be drying. Okay. So the bottom of the pond has about a 10-foot round patch. Yeah, at the lowest point, right, where the bottom drain is, that got wet and just didn't dry properly and cure properly, and so now
Mhm.
it's stripping off, you know. So like, ah,
So you're gonna
and
have
like
to
I'm
you,
I'm already in the process of draining it already, but
you're gonna
I
have
mean
to edit it
I
all
could
again.
leave it, yeah, but I could leave it, but I don't want to leave it, man. I don't want to leave it. I just want to have it done once
Yeah, you
and
want
for
that
all,
peace of
man.
mind that it's done, it's out the way, it's
Exactly,
finitoed. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
So would you
exactly.
not
And then on
consider
top of
them
that.
then
Hmm.
go in sort of like belt and braces, and instead of using what you've used, maybe
Belt and
using
braces,
something like a rubberized paint to go
I
over the
do.
top of it.
I do. That's basically what I use. I use a rubberized paint, a latex coating,
Mhm.
with black dye, because
Yep.
and then I can play with what dye is in there and how much I want in there and things like that. But like this time with the pond, I had gone for that light gray type of, almost like just very light gray, and it
Yeah.
gave the water a really nice hue, man, like a lagoon type of vibe,
Yeah. Ultimately, it's going to go green anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, 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 it is anyway. But like, at least the base color is something a little bit lighter. And so I can see my Ochibas and all the darker fish, because every time it was pitch black, I just see an X amount of fish. I wouldn't see at least 10% of them. No Karasgoys, no like dark Chargoys, nothing like
Yeah.
that. You just don't see them.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not until
So
they get
like,
big.
yeah, yeah, even some of the big like dark Saragoys and things like that, they just like they blend in really nice, man, because like almost camouflage, you just see silhouettes of them here and there.
And then you
So,
take them out, put them in a blue bowl, and they lighten up.
hmm, yeah, 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 exactly. And then apart from that, like I'm trying to get myself a new ride, a new Ochiba mobile. You know, a
No, he
nice
said
little
mobile,
pickup.
so it got
The
four
one we was
wheels. Not
talking
the.
about, Sid.
Pardon?
The
I
ones we
said
were
you said
talking
mobile.
about.
You said mobile,
Yeah.
so that means
hmm
four wheels, not two. So unless you've got a
Yeah, yeah,
trailer
yeah.
connected to
It's
it.
definitely 4x4, bro. It's definitely 4x4. It's got a little bit of a pickup and things like that. You slap some wheels on it, put the Ochiba scale pattern on it, you know.
Yeah, no worries,
hmm
Sam. No worries, mate.
And
What's going on?
any
Sam's
more
not
news
joining us?
on the land?
Yeah, so I am about 50% through the process of going through the paperwork, where the lawyer's going through the paperwork. They call it title search. So they search the title for 100 years previous to today, just to make sure that no one is going to pop up tomorrow and come and ask us questions and stuff like that. So, like,
Yeah.
in the process of that, he did find a couple of issues that the guy that's selling is clearing out right
You know?
now, you know.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed, like everything comes out well and I'm on the other side and I can just move into the place in the next couple of months. But it's gonna be a real bummer if it turns out that this thing that they found, the litigation that they found, is something that's gonna be a buzzkill because then like I'm gonna have to sit and find another property. It took forever, Vince, to find this one, like
Yeah,
the right one
I
that
know
just
it did,
works.
bro.
It took forever, and like to find something again that's gonna have good water, good this, good that, good like I had it all figured out,
Yeah,
like with
yeah,
this
because it
spot.
had the online well source, didn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. And then it had that mud pond, it had that spring and everything, and then the facilities and the distance just was working out perfectly. The pricing was also working out easy peasy, you know. So let's see how it goes. Um,
Yes, Dino.
Yes,
so
Oh
Clive.
yeah.
so Sam's not joining us today.
He will be, but he's waiting for the wife to get back because he's babysitting at the moment with the kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. He's gonna join us in an hour, right? Or
Something like
Yeah,
20
that.
so,
Yeah.
minutes.
as soon as she gets home.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So what's been up with you, man, Ben?
What's been
Like,
up with me? Well, I had a disaster when we had that real plummet in temperature.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bummer,
Open top
bro.
shower, spray bar, literally. And I mean, there's a mixture of 8 mil and 10 mil holes on that spray bar, and the spray bar froze up solid. And of course, as
You right there,
soon
mate?
as the spray bar froze up, it just
Yeah,
come straight out the top of the lid, poured down the side.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, when I got up and come down, actually walked past the IBC tank. Got my first aim is straight to the long block to the growing on tank, and then
Mm-hmm.
I do my bits there. Then I come out, and then I'll take the, the boarding away from this Celotex away from the window on the toe side tank, and then I'll open the lid of the IBC tank. But I got about two two footsteps or past the IBC tank, and I'm like, that's a lot of fucking ice. And I turned around, and all I could see was ice, like stalagmites. It was stalactites all down the front of the bio chamber, all over the slide valve, the pump, the lot. Of course, I opened up the
Man,
lid, and then I had about 6 inches of water with a skim of ice over 3/4 of it, and I had about 10 tosi actually dead, stuck in the ice, and I lost quite a few more once I'd
man,
managed to get the ice disappeared and get a little bit more water in there. But yeah, in total, I've lost about 30, and there's still about 5 or 6 in there that I honestly think aren't going to make it because we're supposed to get another really cold snap again. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we're supposed to have that
it's
storm.
in some respects, it's something I didn't take into consideration with the open top shower.
yeah.
So
Mm.
yeah,
Here he
that's got
is.
me reevaluating that slightly. Yeah, still debating on how to
Maybe
create
at least just for the toe side tank, Vince. Maybe just for the toe side tank, you can put in a small heater, man.
the IBC tank. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, even though it's surrounded by brick, broken up slab that's
yeah,
rendered, I've then got as much expanding foam around the gaps, so
Yeah.
there is a bit of insulation there, but
yeah,
literally the 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 icicles that were coming off of the bottom of the shower as the water
yeah,
dropped and just kept pumping out. Yeah, the icicles were halfway down the inside of the IBC tank. It was crazy.
yeah.
It was absolutely crazy. So
I know. I
yeah,
saw the
I've got to
picture.
find some way of stopping that from happening, but still being able to have the benefit of having plants in the top section. So maybe a lid for
Yeah,
winter, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
maybe a
leave
lid,
it.
lid for winter with like a hole cut out of it or something so that it sits over the plant so the
Yeah,
plants can
I'll
stick
sort
out.
some out. I mean, hopefully, I'll get a good growth on the moss this year, and that will help. But that being said, my main shower on the main pond, I've got a cover that I built over that.
Yeah, like the
And
pop up greenhouse.
yeah, and no word of a lie, I looked down the side of it while I was in long block, and I could see icicles hanging off the inside. So yeah, there's going to be sections of my mind your own business that's going to be absolutely fucking shocked because it's it's iced up. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
the fact that it's happened even though I've covered it is it's making me also reconsider positioning of said shower as well. Yeah.
Or you're thinking because of it being so close to the wall, it's kind
Well,
of
no, I
trapping
just
it in that corner.
I don't want to constantly every year be adding new plant. You know,
Yeah, exactly. That's not the point.
you know,
The
and
whole point of
I
it is you
know
plant it and it runs.
I am going to lose a bit of the mind your own business in the toe side tank because of the ice. And the only difference there is at the moment the small 80-watt greenhouse heater that is usually in there is actually under the perspex of the toe side tank, the growing on tank, should I say, in long
Yep.
block, trying to keep that at 16, 17 degrees. I mean, when I was doing the holes for the air source heat pump a couple of days ago and I looked across the roof, you could see there was a good quarter of an inch of frost all the way across the roof, apart from a 3 foot square section
Where the tank is.
right above the tank
Yeah.
where I haven't got any polystyrene or
Celotex.
Celotex or anything like that. So yeah, getting that section of the ceiling done is paramount at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that, and I'm just waiting on a couple of fittings before I can then hook up and fire up the air source heat pump as well. So yeah, I'm just a couple of steps away from that now because the area's all done for the moment, ready for it to just fire up and whatnot. And there is going to be some bits that are going to be moved around in the long block because of the air source heat pump, because I'm going to add something else.
Mm.
Constant evolution. Look.
Yeah,
It's
but
going to
that's
be
the
more of a
hobby though,
case of
Dave. As you know, mate, everyone is
can you
always
fit in a 6 foot by 10 foot
mate.
built around.
You should see the list I've got going of what could go into the koi house once it's built. You know what I mean? It's constantly like I'm looking at like shelving material now and things like that, and yeah,
Yeah.
it's surprising what you can actually find and actually fit and still not look like everything's everywhere. Everywhere still has its place. So yeah.
Because there is just shit everywhere, no? All the place is taken up.
At the moment, yeah. At the moment, yeah.
Yeah.
There's shit everywhere. Come on, there's still a bloody
Mate,
greenhouse
you've,
that's
you've
sat in the
only
middle
just
of
got
it.
enough room to swing a cat in mine. And that's only
Yeah, I know.
just.
Yeah,
Yeah,
only just. That's exactly Mum's
I,
words as well when she went in there.
Dude, I had
and,
a freak scene happen yesterday.
I'm
So,
considering moving the shower into the long block.
mm,
Ooh.
That means
That's-
both of us won't get in there then, will we, for definite?
Mhm.
Mhm.
we've got a question here from Will Koi.
I was just about to tag that as well.
What new mini filter for me, eh?
Have you seen on about that
Oh,
ammonia remover thing, is he?
I've not heard
what are
of
we
one.
talking about here?
I don't know. I've
Just give me a second. I'll find a
They've had
picture.
problems with them, haven't they, with the caps? The seals leaked,
I don't.
yeah, apparently.
I haven't got a clue. Will I will have a look after this. Can't
Mm.
look now because I'm actually on my phone doing this. But yeah,
What's it called, Will?
What's it called, Will?
What is the full form of EA?
Evolution Aqua.
Ah, okay. Um,
I think it's called
Nice.
Search or something.
yeah. I can't see any. I can't see this new one.
Serger.
EA filter. You found one?
Yeah.
Jane?
I'm just having a look, seeing what it's coming up with.
I
You
saw
can find it.
Elon
Chuck it up on the screen because that's
Mm-hmm.
I mean, those are basically just Nexus pods, right? I can't seem to see anything else here.
Let me
There's
go on
an
their
easy
website.
pod. Yeah.
No, do that.
It looks like Tempest, but with a UV unit fitted into it.
Hold up, I need to quickly get my charger on the wall.
no, I can't find one.
Now, all it's saying under filtration on their website is obviously the Nexus, the Easy Pod, the Tempest, K Plus advanced filters, the Cetus sleeve, and obviously their clarifiers.
Yeah, but
That's got me intrigued now.
if you look on Facebook, Koi Aquatics put it up 19 hours ago, yesterday.
I don't have Facebook. That'd be why.
I know, but maybe Shane could find it.
I haven't got it on my PC. I only have it on my phone, the Messenger.
Hang on, Dave's
So
got it.
obviously you've got the
What's he looking for on Facebook?
Koi Aquatics.
Koi Aquatics.
I have it here.
It looks like George Murdoch says it has an 18 watt
Facebook,
UV in it.
okay.
It looks like
You
a
want to
smaller
create
Tempest.
posts, that's
Yeah,
fine.
let's see, yeah.
No. You're worse than
The
me.
star post.
Hi, Jenin.
So what they're basically bringing out like a mini Tempest
A mini Tempest,
with
yeah.
a built-in like 8 watt or 11 watt UV.
18 watt.
Oh, they're using an 18 on it. Okay.
If I can.
Aren't these 18 and 11 watt UVs and stuff pretty do they even do the job for you guys?
Yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, there
Oh,
we
that.
go.
Oh, that's tiny, bro.
Looks tiny.
What
If
the hell
only I
is that
knew.
supposed to do? How much water can this
That would do the swimming pool.
have?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's rated for 5,000 liters.
5,000 liters. Yeah, maybe 5,000 liters with like five fish.
Jesus Christ! 299 quid.
How
How
much?
much?
299.
Whoa.
You
Damn.
know, that's more expensive than the
Evolution
Tempest.
Aqua surge filter, £299.
Wow.
That's like
More
30,000.
expensive than
Damn.
the
Nice
Tempest,
bit of
isn't it?
kit.
You can
Yeah, but
pre-order
don't
for
forget it
February
comes.
2024. Evolution Aqua Surge Filter, a new product for 2024 season. Product features all-in-one filter, including built-in UV. Dry hand cleaning regime makes maintenance simple, quick and easy. Simple to install on a fence post or wall. Ball valves and multi-step hose tails for easy installation to any system. Effectively filters up to 5,000 litres.
Yeah.
Sounds like hogwash to me, bro. Oh, my
Jesus
shitty little
Christ,
canister.
Crazy.
Tempest is only
Anything,
270 quid.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
So you're paying that extra pretty
More
much
money
just
for
for
a
the UV.
smaller.
And
kidding
the
me?
other disadvantage I can instantly see is it's black.
Yeah.
So you're not
So
Black.
gonna
how are you
see.
going to
You're
know when
not
it
gonna
needs
see
cleaning?
you.
Oh.
I
At
don't
least
know.
with
Dude,
the
Is there
doesn't
a
a
cap
Tempest,
on
Tempest
it? Maybe.
do- doesn't a Tempest also come with a buttload of K1?
Yeah,
it
they
comes
all
with
come.
K1 Plus.
Oh, that's well then for $270, that's a banger deal, man. Like, why would
Honestly,
anyone buy
I'm
this?
running I'm running two Tempests and I'm running two
Yeah,
homemade Tempests. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
and they are a good bit of kit, but
Hmm.
they don't warrant the price that you pay for it.
Oh,
I
I mean,
reckon
see,
the price should
I
be and could be cheaper. And also, if you're going to use one of these as a standalone filter, then I would highly recommend
having two of
cleaning
them.
it with an air pump. And
Oh
in
yeah.
doing so, you negate the use of the top slide valve as well.
See, I've never used a Tempest or seen one, okay? But by the way, I mean, by what I've seen from you guys and how it performs for y'all, I think it's
Yep.
quite bang for buck, man. Because like you guys, y'all need to understand one thing. Like in India, we pay a lot more for our filtration, and it's like some just the basic like canister filters and stuff because it's all manufactured outside and then imported here, and there's so much import duty and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like you don't know, man. That Tempest sounds like a really good deal to me, dude. It sounds like a really good deal to me. Like just buying K1 media and stuff like that is so expensive here. So like $270 kind of. I mean, you'd want the guy that made it to like earn $70, right, or $100. Like otherwise then what's the point of him doing all that hard work, you know? So I'm just coming at this from a little bit of a business angle, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. And I mean, it's taken me a while
Yeah.
with the homemade ones to work out
Hmm.
the best way to get it to clean. And I
Yeah.
can now understand and appreciate why the Tempest is 8 inches wide and only has an itty bitty exit for the waste.
Yeah.
And that is to keep the media moving for as long as possible to try and get rid of as much of the crap in there as possible. The only thing I found when using it correctly as an EA state was as soon as the media stopped moving, I then opened the top slide valve, which then forced the water to
Yeah.
purge straight down instead of on the non-return valve. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
found that it cleaned better doing it that way. So, there are ways of getting it to clean better on the actual system that is created to clean with. Can you see what I mean? If that
Hmm.
makes sense.
Yep.
Also, I don't think you get enough aeration in the media.
No,
It's fine, do you?
if you're using, that's what I say, if you're using it as a standalone or a mechanical filter, I found personally that and this is with my dad's pond because he's actually got one of these running as a standalone. on his
Yeah.
wooden pond. And
Yep. Yep.
to get that to clean, as in clean properly for rerunning, he has to clean that at least 4 or 5 times
Wow.
with the method that comes with filter. Can you see what I mean? Now, I went down there before Christmas. I hooked
Yeah.
up an air pump onto that on return valve, opened up the top slide valve, and I had that pristine cleaning too. Now, if
That's good to
he
know.
would let me set it up so he could clean it weekly on the air pump, that could go down to 1
One.
because of that extra efficiency you get from that extra violence of air. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Because if you're using it at K1 or any plastic media for mechanical filtration, it sticks to it. Now, the only way you're going to get that to release is by beating the living shit out of it. So if you can do that with an air pump, which is why you look a lot of people that are using static beds as mechanical stages. You look at Mike at Gifter's Koi. He's got an old style vortex, and he's turned that into a static bed. But when he puts that on a clean cycle, you watch how violent that media is when it's being chucked about, and that is to get off any of the unnecessary shit that's on the
Into it.
media. You see what I mean? And then
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
you're left is the biofilm that should be there, and even
Yep. Yeah.
crap that's built up on it is then flushed to waste when he flushes it to waste. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Also gets rid of all the dead bacteria, doesn't it?
Joe, how we doing? That's Joe from the Koi perspective. Pop across to Joe's channel. He's doing a YouTube channel now, and he's also doing a magazine. If I'm not wrong, it is a free
Yes, he
online
is.
magazine,
It is.
Koi magazine. So he'll probably correct me if I'm wrong. Across to the Koi perspective, give him a subscribe. Click along because he is a good lad. Good lad. Maybe we'll get him on the show one Sunday. You
Mhm.
never know.
Yeah, and I think the first show is the 1st of February. So,
Pardon?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
you'll have to
coming
come
up
and join
soon.
us one Sunday, Joe.
So, Samuel, how you doing,
Yeah,
mate?
I'm doing great. Everything is,
What's going on with you? The pond's looking good.
yeah, 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 I don't know. It's a gym.
What?
It's just minding its own business.
Aren't those the
Yeah, it's
best?
what? Yeah, 7 degrees now. So
Yeah.
feeding every other day, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the
When
main
it's not
pond or
supposed
you're
to.
growing on tank?
My
And that's the
main
main
pond.
pond.
Yeah, up in the video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just cruising around.
Yeah. So everything's been in
So,
cruise control.
yeah.
Nice. Other than the kids.
Yeah,
So
they can be a nightmare.
have you done much pond or koi wise this week, Sam?
No, no, not this week. I
No.
changed the roof on the filter house last week.
I saw that.
But that's it. That's it.
So when did you go and pick up your new fish?
2 weeks, I think. No,
Ooh.
next week. Next week. So
Next
7 days.
week.
Five
Is that
days. Only
6
five
or was it
days.
10?
10.
10.
Yeah.
Let's pull up those fish, man, Vince.
Yeah.
Samuel, why don't you send some
Yeah.
pictures or videos to
When you
Shane?
pull them up,
Send some pictures to
Yeah,
Shane.
they are in
So
the. If you take the folder I shared on OneDrive, they're in there.
Okay. Tech team,
tech
do
team.
you want it?
Where have I got to go?
Yeah,
The OneDrive that we have sent on our group.
OneDrive that's
Sam
on the
shared,
group.
yeah, Samuel shared a link.
yeah. For some reason, I don't have it on this computer.
No stress.
So while Shane's trying to sort out the pictures, what have you got? What have you got coming?
I got two Koshiki, Goromo, Asagi, Gillen Kabuto, um, um, Tantra Showa. It was a mistake, but nobody overbid me, so that's how it is. What do I else? Can't remember.
And are they a mixture of breeders?
Yeah, yeah. I think the Goromo is Sakazuma. Uh, the Kabuto is Marahiro, and the Asagi is, yeah, I never heard of that one before, but I can't remember. But yeah,
Nice.
but it's
What's
not because who breeds it. I think it was beautiful fish. So
yeah?
Yeah.
What
So
sizes are
and
there?
are they going to be going in your
they
main pond, or are they going to be going
no
in the grown on tank?
in the growing on tank. They're only about 20, 26, 28, and they're all knee size. So small knee size, but I think they will grow just fine.
Yeah. So what
Nice.
have you got in the grown on tank at the moment? Will they come out when the new ones arrive?
No, I got a few big ones in there, but they will go out when the weather is better.
Right. So they'll stay in there with the new
Yeah,
ones for the moment until the spring
yeah,
kicks in.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
What
How many
sizes are
fish
there,
would that
Sam?
be on that system? Because is that running on a drum now? Or you're growing on? Is that still on the easy
no,
pod?
it's just an easy part and the shower.
Yeah.
But I think 20, 18 fish when I get the new ones.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No,
I did
oh, it's hmm?
not last year, but the year before that, when I was running the old growing on tank, I
Yeah,
had there was about 60 fish in there, and that was running on an easy pod in the shower, and quite a few of them averaged 20 plus,
yeah.
Mm.
But
and
it's
they were
this system. It can take around 450 grams of food a day. So it will
Oh
do.
wow.
It will do.
had the same with the toe side tank in the summer because I've
Yeah.
got that enclosure around it. It lifts the temperature up in there, and yeah, they can
Mm.
go through some food in that one.
Yeah.
Not so much the IBC tank because that gets a lot of shade, but the
Hmm.
toe side tank, yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can't complain about my temperatures then.
No, no, you can't.
Yeah, no, you can't, can you? Not when you got Ken watching and he's at minus 20 this morning. I say this morning
Wow.
because
Seriously.
Ken, Micro Obsession, Go Across Kid, his channel with herself. He's actually at the moment, Ken is actually got part one of a series he's doing. Ken's actually converting a swimming pool sand filter into a K1 filter for his indoor system. I'm sure it's his indoor system. He'll correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, part one is up and he's converting a sand filter into a K1 filter, a bit like the ones that you can buy from Evolution Aqua. But he's hucklebucking it. That's what we like
Nice.
to see.
And they
Mm.
say it's warmed up to minus 14.
Cool.
Ooh.
Leave him alone right a second.
So Sam, like I was saying, like
Yeah.
I was asking Samuel, what size are these fish that are coming?
22. I think the biggest one is 28.
Okay, nice. So they're like Tosai,
No, Nissan.
end of the year Tosai. Oh, they're Nisai?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. End of the year They just turned Nisai.
Okay. So like when you say Dainichi and stuff, are they imported or are they bred there? Like Dainichi line.
No, they are imported from Japan.
Nice. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
Did you buy them from Japan?
from what?
No, did you buy them directly from Japan? Are they gonna come straight to
No,
you?
no, no. I
They
bought
were
them on.
already here?
Yeah, they're in Germany right now.
Okay, nice.
So I bought them on auction.
Sweet. How many fish were in that auction?
What?
How many total fish were on the auction for you to pick from?
Oh, they run auctions every week from I
Mm,
don't know 40, 60 fish at a time.
mm,
So it's just something that keeps going on. You have
nice.
the cheaper fish from Monday to Tuesday, and then you got the better fish on the weekend.
On the weekends.
Yeah.
Nice. Mm,
So
looking
and
forward
the
to seeing them.
the prices in the weekend is sometimes ridiculous.
Ha 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 ha.
But still, if you compare to what you would pay for them in
Dealer
Japan,
charges.
they are actually cheap.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I think last week or 14 days ago there was a big show about
Mm-hmm.
65, yeah, 65,
Mm.
70, 70 cm, and that went for 1,400 euros around that.
Oh my God.
So if you compare the prices, that is actually cheap
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
fish
yeah.
that size and that quality.
For sure. 100%. But showers are they're very subjective, no?
What?
I said it's very with showers and sankes and stuff, it's very subjective.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. But it's
That's
for some reason, it's always on that auction. It's Koharu, Showa, Sanke, Hiyotsuri that just explodes in
get
price.
mm, the old
It
school
is.
one.
Well, when you come to the UK, you'll have to drive over and you'll have to come and get a couple of Kiyosuri from New Forest because they are just, oh, yes, it's stunners.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Definitely. Definitely. And I
So
know.
Dave,
Oh,
we have
oh,
Tony from Farmore asking how
Yeah,
Dave's doing.
yeah, I'm
How
good,
you doing,
Tony. Yeah,
brother?
thanks for asking, bro. Hope you're doing well, mate.
It's good
Good
to
luck,
have
mate.
you here. What's been up?
So I think I got the pictures now.
Sam's got pictures.
Oh, you got the
Ah,
pictures now? Nice.
Yeah, I got the pictures.
Vince, are you actually on a laptop, man?
no, I'm not. I'm on my phone.
Ooh, look at that.
So that's one of the Goshigis,
Yeah,
and I think
That's
it's
nice.
20 cm.
pretty
that's
fish.
sweet, brother.
Very pretty fish.
Yeah,
He's gonna
yeah,
duck in up
and
nice.
for some reason
Especially in
on
your
that auction, sometimes you get fish that are reasonably okay, good fish.
hmm
Um, nobody bids on them.
So,
Yeah.
what did you pay for that in UK equivalent?
In UK, I paid 60 euros for it. I don't know
It's probably about
what
50
that's. I don't know.
plus. Isn't it?
Yeah, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good price then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty good price.
it's
Superb.
51,
yeah,
55.
it's 51 in 51 pounds.
Yeah, that's a cracking fish at that price.
hmm
Yeah, yeah.
That
It's
that
I
is
was the only one to
proper floating
bid on it.
penny. That is.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. And let's see if I can put the next one up. Yeah, that was the mistake.
Ooh.
But it's
Ooh, I
still,
won.
it's a fun fish.
And you said this was an accident.
Yeah, I bid on it because I
That's a
liked it,
nice
but
fish.
then I didn't like the Benny on the shoulders, and yeah, but I got it.
Mm.
Oh mate, that's beautiful. That's got lots of potential.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
has lots of it.
yeah.
So why was it an accident?
Just because I didn't like the Benny on the shoulders when I looked at it the second time.
But that it's
Mm.
already got that menswear coming down the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's.
and
I'd
it,
like to
it
see that
actually
in a year's time.
Yeah.
it actually got some zoomy in the Benny on the shoulder, so maybe
Yes,
it could cover it up. I don't know.
quite possibly.
So yeah, it would be exciting to
Interesting.
see that in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Definitely, definitely.
And Icoromo,
Uh, oh, that is sweet. That's light, huh?
It is pretty, but I'm not a Goromo fan.
I
Mhm.
know,
no,
Vince.
I can't decide yet, so I have to get it.
No,
See,
I
for
think
me,
that's nice, man.
if I'm gonna get a Garomo, I think I'd have to go for one of them.
Budo.
The more, yeah, the more
Yeah,
darker.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got one of those as well.
Mm. But this
That's just
one's got
Bruce
nice pattern,
Kahaku,
nice
isn't it?
body shape to it and everything, man.
Oh,
Yeah, it
body
looks
Yeah,
shape on
very
it is
coaquous.
beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's really good. I think it's good. But again, it was 60 euro, and nobody besides me bid on it.
Superb.
So you got it for the start price.
Yeah,
Sweet.
and the heel turret.
Ooh.
Now that is nice.
Already
Yeah,
ring
That
with that one.
is
it was
lit,
actually
bro.
I bid on two on the auction, but this was the second one, and the first one was I think it was 26 cm, and it just bumped up in price. So
Mm.
and I
But
got
this
this
is nice,
for
man.
90 euros. So
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
bloody good. Who's the breeder on that one?
Shinoda.
Oh mate,
Mm.
that's a fucking steal. That is a
Yeah,
fucking steal.
it is.
Absolutely, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, when that other bit of sumi thickens up by that dorsal and
Yeah.
follows it down, yeah, that is going to be stunning.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
actually to replace, the Hirsuri I lost
Yes,
recently.
Yep, yep,
So it was my wife's fish, so I had to get her a new one.
yep.
yeah, that red is stunning.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it is.
Yeah.
That one is an interesting piece.
Mm. Is that a Kujaku or is it a
Yeah,
Hariwake?
they call it Key Kujaku,
Kujaku.
but
Mm.
yeah,
So
I just
I'm
bid
not.
on it because I liked it.
I'm not.
Sam, I'm sorry, I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it either, Sam.
I do.
Yeah.
But
No,
that's all that matters, though, isn't it? But me
Yeah,
personally,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
I would
anything.
like
Yeah.
to have seen a break in that yellow and a little bit more white.
yeah.
Well, what size is that,
Yeah.
Sam?
That's 24 cm.
Hey,
Mm.
but Vince, a lot could happen with that yellow.
I was gonna say potentially it could still.
Turn orange?
Break up and lighten up.
No, I
Yeah,
mean
it
like
could
still
also
could
turn orange.
kind of split maybe.
No,
Yeah.
there's not going to be a split there at all. It will stay patterned like that. The only
Yeah, I
for
think so.
me, looking at that fish, the only thing that would concern me is whether it would stay that color or it would get deeper and turn into orange,
It could.
which then puts
Yeah,
it more towards the normal kajaku than the key kajaku. Can you see what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
It's
But
still nice fish, though, Sam.
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
I like the body on it.
Yeah.
How
The
much was
white
that
on
one?
the head
60?
is crisp.
It is.
What we got
And
next
again,
coming?
that what?
What we got next coming?
It's easy over.
Mm.
Oh, me likey.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
me
one
like
that's on
it a
my
lot.
list for next year. I've definitely got to get myself one.
Oh,
A nice show.
that is beautiful.
Yeah,
The penny on that.
yeah, and we got Ginrin Platin
Genuine platinum
Oakham.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Nice
That's
skin then.
clean.
Very.
It's,
Yeah, it's got a
again,
nice thread.
that was one of the fish I lost. They had just jumped out the pond
hmm
last year. Oh, not last year, but in 2022.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice body line to it.
Yeah, it's quite small. It's only 20 cm.
Mm. You got a good deal on it?
Beautiful body.
Yeah, I
Mark-
got it for
Mark.
again 60 euros.
Good.
Nice.
So yeah, and Koshiki.
Ooh.
I like
I'm
that one
loving this
better
one.
than the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
the
this
penny
one.
is sweet on it. It really is.
Absolutely.
And the fact that that's still very, very pale. So that is going to
Yeah,
go
that's what I was thinking.
real pale underneath that floating Benny. That is going to be a sweet gospy.
Yeah.
That ticks all my boxes. That does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I think it's nice.
What
That's
size
stunning.
is that?
It's 22.
And who's the
22?
breeder?
I can't remember.
It's a nice fish anyway.
Because
Yeah,
there is a
that's
question
nice.
that I've got in my written down that could kind of come into the end of this.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take the next one.
stunning.
And that's the Ginrin Caputo.
Yep.
Mhm.
That was the
Ooh,
one that you
not
got the
bad.
other week that you showed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Exactly.
better picture than the one you showed the other week.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
I don't know. I'm not too much of a fan of kabutos.
No.
I think
Okay.
to fully appreciate that fish, you're going to have to
It
wait
is.
till it's about 40, 50
Oh
cm.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Mhm.
it will start coming into its own, and then you can really appreciate the
Yep.
detailing on not just the fish
Yeah,
itself, but the
it's hard
giggling as well.
to see the the end picture at
Yeah.
that size. It is.
Yeah.
Isn't that
So
I mean, the peck's perfectly balanced, the head is beautifully clean. You know, that just needs some good food, some growth. And once that sort of starts hitting between 40 and 50 cm, then it's going to be a cracking fish.
yeah, I think
yeah.
so. I
Yeah,
just
that's
looked
when
it
it's
up.
going to come in.
The breeders on the Koshigis is Coda. Yeah,
I got
don't know much about them.
a Gimring Goshki
That's
show
the Asagi.
that's from Coda.
Yeah, just Asagi.
Who's the breeder?
Yeah, I just have to look that up. Give me a sec. Got it here.
It's not got any Benny on the sides.
No, don't think so.
So fully clean.
It's
Yeah, definitely
Yamato.
Simon.
Yamato. I don't know.
Yamatu.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is
I don't know. I don't know
some
that.
Benny in the pecs,
Yeah,
There
but
is
it's
a
very,
little.
Yeah,
very
just-
pale.
Yeah.
just around here.
Yeah. My only concern is
it will come.
the darkness on the Matsuba.
Yeah.
For young fish, especially.
Yeah. That one, that would be my only concern is the darkness of the Matsuba. That
Yeah.
could, once it starts
It's
getting
pretty
to a
dark.
bigger size, end up becoming more of a black top than a roe fish. Can you see what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
But beautiful body on it.
Yep.
And there is Benny there on the pecs. So if there's Benny there on the pecs, there is probably Benny on the underside anyway, which
Yeah, yeah,
Should
yeah. Which might come up.
Could be.
should come up.
Yeah,
Chris says
it
you
should.
don't
I got
want
a
Benny too early.
No.
no. I still got a Asagi on the Holland show last year,
Hmm.
and it got a bit of Benny now, but it was totally clean when I got it. So it will come. It will come
Yeah.
And yet,
for sure.
I bought an Oirasagi from the Koi collection,
Yeah.
and that had a little bit of orange along the sides. And people always say Oirasagis, they produce Benny later on in life. Well, it's almost 50 cm swimming around my pond, and it's not a bit of orange. I never anymore.
Uh,
Oh, that's the one that turned into the yeah.
Matsuba?
Matsuba.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the one that turned into the
Oh, that's a bummer,
Matsuba.
no?
Dropped all its belly dropped.
yeah. But Benny just didn't appear. Hit
Oh.
what Benny had on it is dropped off. There is literally just a tiniest little bit either side on the gill plate on the base, but that's it. The rest is gone. It's never developed, has it? So what we got next?
That was the last one.
That was
That's
the
the
last
last
one, was
one.
it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
It was.
definitely some lovely fish there, mate. Lovely
Yeah,
fish.
man.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah, done well there, son.
no,
So, yeah,
yeah.
excited to
we
get
qu-
them home.
Definitely
When
So
do
get
they
it's
get
them
a
back?
home,
2 hour
get them
drive
settled.
to pick them up, is it? Or is it a 4 hour round
One
trip?
and a half. 1.5.
Yeah, so that's not too bad. What's that in
Not
Germany,
at all.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but I bought a few fish from that koi auction.
Yes, you have. Because what was
Yeah.
the other fish you bought from there?
It was that was the fish I got in December when Skeggy was here.
Yeah.
It was from there as well.
Nice.
Yeah, they're doing well. They had a bit of problems when I put them in, but yeah, I don't have a quarantine,
Guys,
so
quick question here.
yeah,
Samuel was telling me
Oh.
that those fish are knee size. Yeah. At
Yeah.
22 centimeters, isn't that really small for knee size?
No, not necessarily.
No?
No.
in today's standards, yes, might be.
Because like I do a lot of hunting for toe size, and I buy
Yeah.
my toe size at 15, like 12, 15, 20 at that size. And
Yeah.
then when I go for knee size, I look at something that's above 27, 30,
Mm.
above 27, 30 and 1 foot onward. But that might just be because of the water, the warmer water that I'm dealing with and that everybody else is dealing with here,
Quite possibly.
possibly. But is that the expected size for a toe size? I mean, for a knee size there?
No,
Well,
no,
no,
not at all.
we've
No?
thought through Nisai at 25 to 30 cm. It all depends on how they're kept and how they're raised. Now,
Yeah.
some farms will literally hold fish back
Yeah,
because they haven't got any space, so that then limits their growth. But it doesn't
yeah,
mean that the potential isn't there for that
No.
fish to pick that growth back up once it gets put
yeah.
into another body of water.
Oh, for sure.
You see what
Because
I
it's
mean?
very possible that that fish just isn't getting the food and everything that it needs in
Yeah,
the tank that it's in
yeah,
right now.
definitely, definitely. I mean, I've had
Samuel's got, we've got him
and he's
pointing
off.
out.
No, I'm
But
here.
yeah, I've had small Nisai that are 30 cm that have grown bigger once they get here and they've settled down and settled in. It grows just like any other, but it's genetics and not just genetics. It's the body of water they're kept in, the way they're filtered, the way they're fed. It
Yeah,
all adds to one another. But just because you buy a small Nisai doesn't mean it's going to stay a small fish.
yeah.
Like,
No, for sure.
actually, that one was 22 cm, and that's not the
Ooh,
biggest one in the pond.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I think it must be, I don't know, Sensei,
Yeah,
Gosai. But yeah, it was 25 cm Nisai.
As an Isai?
Yeah.
Ah, nice man.
so does
So
that help?
it can be done. It can be done.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like I say, a lot of it is conditions, temperature, feeding regime.
Yep.
So yeah, don't be put off when Nisai are being sold at 25 centimeters.
Yeah.
It's it's like I say, it's all ponds, temperature, and
Mm-hmm.
everything else. You've got all these different factors. If you've got them on point and the fish has got the genetics, it will grow
It'll
again.
happen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's a good point.
Now, if that fish was 3 years old at that size, then
Oh,
I would say, well, that's pretty much its fucking lot. Depending on, no matter how much food you start, can you see what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have actually had one like that, and it came from Adam by a koi farm,
Yeah.
and it hit 25 cm and didn't change. It just stayed at 25 cm. When I actually, because it was my mate Pickle that bought it for me, because I bought it one. He had the I had the Kahaku, and he had another one, but they were both bonsai because they were Nisai when we got them, and they were
Oh no.
small fish, so they
Yeah.
hit about 25, 30 centimeters, and they just stopped.
Didn't grow anymore, did they?
So obviously
Well,
they
they.
didn't have the genetics to continue that growth rate
Yeah.
regime.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I got it. I don't think we'll get those same growth regimes from like in India, at least from the Indonesian and the Thai fish, especially
I,
the Thai fish.
I reckon you could.
Some, yeah, depends on the genetics again, right? We lost Shane to the internet dropping because of wind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can hear it starting to pick up here now as well.
Storm
Oh,
Isha or
really?
something.
Yeah, Aisha.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
I
Oh
don't know
my
how they
God.
work out the names for these bloody storms. There's a storm every other week, and it's a different name every bloody time.
Oh, it's a French
Yeah.
name, isn't it?
Have you noticed that it's more for the most part always women's name?
Yeah. The last
Like
one
busy,
we
they
had in
come in like a
Denmark was
storm.
actually called after my wife.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
had to show this.
Matsukawa.
I have to show
Ooh,
this. I got
Oh,
it from Will.
is that
one of
from
Will's
Will?
trees.
Yeah. He sent it over from the UK.
Yeah,
That's
that's
sweet,
awesome.
man.
Let's see if I can. It's yeah, I love it. I really love it.
So you've joined the Will's Tree Club.
Yeah. Finally did. Finally did.
Wicked. Let's say Susan's even got one.
Nice.
The
Ooh,
pink one.
yeah,
Nice.
little cherry blossom.
Yeah, that Sankey's not bad though, Sam.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I like the
Uh,
Matsukawa.
yeah, I actually like the Sanke with the heavier sumi on it than just small spots.
Mm. See, I like that. I like that delicate, dainty sumi
Okay.
on a Sankey.
On a Sankey. I
Cleanses
don't like
my red
Sankeys.
storm most of the time.
Oh,
Samuel, are
no
you doing
comment.
a wire tree? Samuel, are you doing a wire bonsai?
Yeah,
Let's have a look then.
Ooh,
then I have to get inside and pick them up.
Yeah, come on, let's have a look.
Yeah, just a sec.
Wow. I didn't
So
know he was an
other
artist.
than the koi and everything else, what sort of things do you do as a hobby to wind down then, Sid?
Me? I play a little bit of the guitar and I jam a little bit. And then I put a shit ton of time into motorcycles when I'm bored. Um, I like my motorcycles and take it out for a quick spin. I like working on my bikes and my cars,
Yeah.
although I wouldn't exactly I wouldn't exactly say I'm amazing at working with cars because there's a lot of nuts and bolts and a shit ton of plastic and fiber on these cars nowadays. So
Modern cars, yeah.
hmm yeah, so I'm looking forward to actually getting my pickup truck now.
Nice. You're going to get
Looking
one of
forward
those
to
little
that.
jack buggies, Sid, are you?
But no, no,
Going to get,
no. Oh, actually, yeah, it's a Jap pickup truck, Isuzu.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The truck company. They've got some nice. We don't have a lot of options here, man, Dave. We've got a couple of Jap companies, a couple of Korean companies, and some Indian ones. Pretty much all we have to choose from.
Yes, Simon, but there is, no, I won't sing, I promise. There is a two-step Sankey that I am in love with at New Forest. And yeah, it will be mine at one point in time.
You'll make sure of that, won't you?
But
Ice
yes,
and L.
I am I am slowly starting to, let me say, appreciate Sankeys a little bit more since that I've been doing a lot more with Rick.
Mm.
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
seen you get warm up to them slowly, Vince.
Well, yeah, because he's now he- he's explaining when he's explaining what he's looking for when it comes to selecting. You then start looking at that
Yeah.
bigger fish, and then you can start to appreciate where he's coming from, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. Tony's saying too late, Vince. He's already bought the Sansa NFK.
No, you're Tony. It wasn't out of the TW picks. It was
No,
a
no.
really that was a really nice
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah,
but
yeah.
that's not the one. So
Okay.
I've got
Hope
a
for
couple of
that,
bikes,
sorry.
but
not a fucking hope in hell, Chris.
mostly just Ice and L's asking me what bikes I got. So I got just mostly Enfields and a KTM, and I'm working on a Yamaha RD 350. I've had a couple of Javas and ESDs,
Yeah,
mostly classics.
Cool.
I've
but
shown you a
he
couple of
doesn't
videos.
keep them how they look.
Yeah, I don't keep them how they look. Like one of my things is customizing motorcycles and
He
turning them
likes
into
chopping them
bobbers and
about.
stuff. hmm Um, I mean, it's like a family thing. In my house, it's like a family thing. Me and Pia do it, and Tony kind of helps out. It's a good fun Sunday thing. Um, Pia does Pia does some crazy artwork, man. Vince, she does like some leather work and things like that. And there's not a lot of people in India that do those kits and like metal
I'm
engraving,
back.
etching metal and things.
Hmm.
Oh, look who's back.
Back again. Ooh.
Ooh, IceNL has a Hunter. That's a motorcycle, a red Hunter. Oh, sorry, I thought Royal Enfield Hunter. Oopsies. But yeah, good to
So
have
yeah,
you back, Shane.
There you go.
bonsai trees.
Yeah, I'm
Ooh,
going to be checking the
One for
savings
you there,
account.
Sid.
Tesla is in India. They got to India, but the problem is they ain't got nothing on Indian tech, man. Like the electric cars that like Tata and the Indian companies are putting out are so bang for buck. They're so bang for buck. Tesla ain't got nothing on them, and nobody's gonna trust Elon Musk to come to India and service their goddamn car. So like, you know, I'm pretty sure most of his investors can't get a hold of him with all his companies and how much debt they're running in. But like, you know, oh, he's got an aerial. Damn, that's sick.
Nice.
Yeah. One of the
Proper
old
old school.
man's. Yeah,
It's
one
got
of
to
the
make
old
money
man's
here,
old
isn't it?
buddies used to have a Square 4. Lovely bike.
Ooh, ooh.
Yeah, Dad's just got a new chopper, hasn't he?
He's just got himself a new style Triumph, yes, as well as
A
obviously the
Triumph, new style
198.
Triumph, was that one of them Thunderbirds, they called?
No, it's kind of like a street bobber.
Oh yeah, yeah, just the Triumph Bobber, single seater,
Yeah,
Nice.
he
twin
didn't
exhaust.
quite want the speed triple that he had before because it was just the riding position for
Uncomfortable.
him being
Old.
years and years of riding Harley. It was
Yeah.
completely different style for him. So this one's more along the lines of, in comparison to like a Dyna Y Glide or a Fat Boy. So it's that more laid back of what he's used to, but plus a little bit lighter because the Road King he had is just way too heavy for him now.
Big old bikes, the Road Kings, though.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
when he bought it.
I
It
like
was
them, dude.
he bought it. It was a 1450 when he brought it, but then soon decided that he was gonna take the pistons
boy.
off, bore them out, turn it in, put a stage 1 Screaming Eagle chipset in it, and yeah, that thing was an apps for the size of it. It was a beast.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
my brother-in-law's got a Sport Glide, and that before we even picked it up from Harley, he had them convert it up to stage 2.
Ooh.
And fuck me, the torque on that thing is unreal,
Mm.
absolutely unreal. And Chris Taylor, I used to ride CBR 600. Yeah, Susan never let me have the Fireblade because she thought I'd end up killing myself. Because every time I got on that bike, I rode it like I stole it. Absolutely
kind of-
rode it like I stole it. I mean, it's bikes has always been in my blood. So anyway, this is a Koi chat channel. We're not talking about bikes. Is there any good questions in the comments? If not, I think we've been running for about an hour and a half now. So
Shane's dropped out again.
Jane's disappeared again.
No stress. Ooh, the Chief Dark Horse is a very nice bike. But are there
Yes.
any Koi questions here? Because this is going in a whole new direction. Vince?
Well, I picked up my trees, so let's.
Ooh,
Oh, that's looking good.
that's
that was
looking
the
nice,
first,
man.
the first one I made.
That's cool,
That's
bud.
really nice.
Are you going to start selling them over there, are you?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that reach out when I share them on Facebook. So
Nice.
this one was the second one.
Ooh, I like I'm loving the color palette on that, bro. Black and yellow.
Nice.
And then I got a
Oh,
bigger.
Sweet.
And this one, really like
yeah, that's
how
good.
it's twisted.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice stuff.
Pretty cool.
Is that gonna have a name? Are you gonna call it Twisted Flamingo?
Don't you bloody start.
Listen, I've stayed out of it for long enough, okay, Vince? I've stayed out of it for long enough now.
I'm not getting into it because I'm sat right by him.
And
But I think
this one was the last piece I did.
An
ooh,
autumn style one.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's nice.
that's really
But
sweet.
I ran out of wire, so have to wait for more.
You've got to be out stripping cables.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam, my grandson's over in Copenhagen at the moment. I hope he's staying warm over there.
Yeah, it's getting okay now. We are next week is we are sitting around 6-7 degrees, so
Oh, that's not bad.
no, it's fine.
Yeah, he's gone over there for a lad's thing. It's his birthday coming up. His 18th birthday, so he's out there partaking. Well,
Nice,
they
nice.
can't buy alcohol under what is it? Got to be 18, I think.
Yeah, it depends on how much alcohol that's in it. You can buy it all the way down to 16.
He'll find a way anyway.
Yeah, they always do.
Looks like I started something, Vince.
Twisted
Oh,
flamingo.
Mhm.
No, twisted grumpy
I may
flamingo.
have started something, Vince.
And to answer your question, Chris, no, I will be staying with Takazumi.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick
Mixed
with
in with a
what I
bit
said
of
as well.
Good food.
New Forest Vital.
In fact, that's all we both feed, really, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm gonna do a video on the food that I'm using. So I've been really neglecting the whole edited video side of things, and actually putting up long form content because like I've been hustling this last week, right? Last couple of weeks. So like this week, the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna put some time into it and show like everybody like the products that I'm using,
Yep.
the
Yep.
exact ones that I'm using, not just like what's available and stuff like that. And kind of why I'm using it because now I think I've got a better opinion on the foods here. You know, I've boiled it down to this one pellet food called Optimum High Pro, Optimum High Pro Growth.
Hmm.
Like because like the color foods, I'm not really loving them. They just make them drop, man, Vince. All these color enhancing foods, like even Hikari, I've seen like the fish get better, 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 and then boom, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, because that
I'm
kind of
sticking with
happens if
what
you
I got.
overdo it with
Yeah,
the color
color
food. You
foods.
can bring it up so much, but then you can cause
So
the
many
drop.
issues.
I've seen it happen a few times.
Yeah, I've seen it too. I'd rather just. Hey, Vince, we've got a question here that I have no idea. Why the addition of NFK vital?
One, because it's high in spirulina, but two, it's because no, it's not price. It's all down to pellet size. Now, your easy mix, you've got your growth in there, which is a 4.5 millet pellet, and then you've got your sinking food, which is your easy, and that is a 5 mil pellet. Now, if you're using the Takazumi mix, which is the high growth and color, they're a 4.5 mil pellet, whereas the Takazumi, the New Forest Vitality, I can get in a 3 mil pellet. So there's more pellet there for the range of sizes of fish that I've got in the pond. Now, I don't want to be putting in the Takazumi Junior Premium, which is the 2 mil pellet, because that is 50+% protein. So that stays
Yeah.
in the growing on tank.
Ooh,
Will only
Hmm.
go into
that's a
the
lot
low
of
side tank
protein, bro.
if it's warm enough. So, oops, that helps.
I think I might try my hand at my own food this year.
Yep, exactly that, Chris. And I've been using Takazumi now close to 20 years. So,
But it's down to you that a lot of people now are actually gone on to Takazumi.
Yep.
I think, isn't it?
Aaron from Humber Koi, he's
Yeah.
actually, he was in the comments. He switched to Takazumi and said it's an absolute brilliant food. So
Tony
Yeah,
does.
don't knock it until you tried it.
I love it. Love the Takazumi.
What's
Yeah,
everyone's
actually,
must-have koi for 2024, guys? Vince.
just a note on the food before the question. I'm using sake curry, but this year I was actually thinking about mixing it with takasumi just to try it out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, and just to mix some stuff. So play around a bit
And
with it.
I know there's a lot of up and down about the sack size with Takazumi because Takazumi do a 10 kilo sack.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're looking at a 10 kilo sack for around between 90 and 100 pound, you compare that to a 15 kilo sack of sake akari, that is 200 pound.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That extra 5 kilos doesn't even come into consideration because of that major jump in price. It's doubled in price for an extra 5 kilos. So why would I change?
I think I get a sake curry bag for like, I don't know, 180, 170. Yeah, 150
How much?
if it's basic or
Yeah,
balanced.
the
as it's
basic
called.
isn't really.
No, it's
That's
just
it's nonsense.
everything will do.
Yeah,
Vince, what's the must-have koi for 2024 for you?
for me, I'm after a
Gonna be
replacement. I'm after a replacement Tancho,
mm,
whether it's
replacement tancho.
a Tancho Kahaki, Tancho Kajaku, Tancho whatever. But
Could be
I want
anything.
a Tancho back in the pond. Yeah, there is a nice Tancho Goshki at New Forest,
Oh yeah. Mm.
unlike the one I got
What
paid
about
over
you, Dave?
last year.
Me, I've got my 2 fish at New Forest. One is a shower and the other one's a Shiro Fury. They're both stunners.
Mm.
And they will be coming home this summer or spring.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Are they're growing with Ricky right now? They're growing there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
What about
I've
you,
also
Shane?
got a couple of fish there that I've already earmarked, and I'm just waiting for the temperatures to come up because I got a Jaku cross Benikikuriu scaled version to come yet to go with the Deutsch version that I've got already. There's 2 Kahakus,
Yeah.
a Sankey. Mind you, the Sankey is Sansai going on next year up.
Mm-hmm.
Brain fart.
So for me, I think I'm going to try and go for start adding a little bit of a Japanese bloodlines to the main pond. So I'm
like the sound of
thinking
that.
whether going Issa Showa or trying to find me a Hoskins Showa. But then again, there's also I do like the Omasako Shiros as well.
Mhm.
So something around that kind
But
of.
that being said, you have got quite a few mutts in that main pond. Have you not considered moving some of them up?
They will be getting moved. They will be getting put up to be moved, as well as quite a few out of the swimming pool come spring.
Ooh, the big culling.
Will be a bigger culling coming
Ooh.
this
He
spring.
needs to if he wants to progress.
I need to. Obviously,
Nice.
yes, I
got-
have got a
Sorry,
the
cut you off there.
Kajaku. Go on.
I've got an Aragoki Benigoi in the growing on tank that's doing really well.
Nice.
Big
yeah,
apple
they're
slice
bigger.
scales
Yeah.
on it.
I think my
And it's
fish
one of the
this
ones
year
that I
are
got
either
from
gonna
you
be
that's
one
got
of
some
them.
nice big apples on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going quite well. It's growing quite well in the tank.
What
Yeah.
Aragoke is it?
What's that said?
What Aragoke is it? What color is it?
What
Oh,
variety
Any
is it?
I think it's a chag. I think it was the
Ah,
Aragoki chag.
mm, nice. They look sweet.
Yeah.
I will put it up in a video for you, right, Johnny?
Someone needs to go and cull this guy Dino, bro.
Ah, Dino's fine. Leave Dino alone.
Dino's Dino. We know what he's like.
Dino's going to be having a Harawaki off when the temperatures go up.
Yeah. That's why he's
What did
putting
you
all
just
the
say? Is
lemons.
he gonna be Harawaking it off?
Well, no, there's a dispute on the GKP live on a Thursday night on who has the best lemon Harawaki, whether it's
Ah,
Jeff or Dino. So as
definitely.
soon as the temperatures warm up, they're going to bowl them up, and then we're gonna choose whose is the best lemon Harawaki, and then whoever wins has got the bragging rights.
Nice.
I personally, not just because I know Dino and that, but I do personally think that Dino has the better lemon Harawaki. You watch his fucking head will swell now.
Yeah.
Me phone will start pinging with messages.
Yeah.
Not a dispute, mate. Nobody has come close yet. Good old Dino.
But yeah. So, boys,
I think that's a good place to stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Quickly recap. What are we doing? What are we doing this week, Vince? Are we gonna try and get an auction going by the end of the week?
What for you?
Mm-hmm. You wanna do
Yeah,
one? I think I'm back in the game.
yeah, we can sort that out.
Yeah.
But for me, hopefully we'll get the air source heat pump up and running today. Not today, this week coming. Working today. Yeah, hope to get the air source heat pump running this week and a visit to the forest.
Yeah, Tuesday and
Tuesday so far, and
Yeah.
I know that Rick and his boy have been there concreting. They were there yesterday because Rick sent me a video of little Ezra with the
Yeah.
raking the concrete about. So yeah,
Nice. Shane, let's
Yeah,
see some
well,
progress.
obviously,
Let's see some progress on that koi house, bro.
yeah, we'll get there. It's still in the planning at the moment. We've got to
Yeah.
get the cash together to buy all the bits, but we've got a lot of the pipe work. So
Yeah.
it will happen this year, definitely. And of course, we're down the forest for some more fun.
Nice. All right
Yeah.
then,
So
people.
hopefully we're going to get more done this week. So if I can get the wind dies down where I can actually get the covers off of the wall and off the roof off the greenhouse and get that onto the pool or just over the bowl for now, just so I can actually get it down, smash it out, and I'll just be literally flat out until it's
Just
done.
smash it out this week. Shane, you can do it.
yeah, we got faith in you.
Red Bulls and Monsters, and start whipping Vince.
Load of coffee and then
Dino
just
says, "See you, Disco Dave."
fly it.
See you, Dino.
All right, guys.
We will catch you
You've had a good one.
same place, same time next week.
Yep.
Up in
Same four
Twisted Koi.
places. Same
He's
four
been
places,
Chiba Koi
guys.
India. He's been Hertz Koi, and he's been Koi Kanalan. We will catch you next week.
Head over to all the channels. Give us a like and
See you
subscribe.
guys. Thanks for joining.
Yep. 4 away from
See you guys
200,
next time.
guys. Come on, you can do it.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Come on.
But yeah, I'll see you guys all later. Have a great week, and we'll
Thank
see you
you.
soon.